About set to go. And on the hill in this one, Carlos Rodon. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Line drive, caught. 2 outs, base is empty. Luis Ariz stands in. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count 1-2. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit. Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
On the ground to the left. LeMahieu gets it to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there. Back for more from the Bronx. And towing the slab in this one, Joe Musgrove.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
That one the other way, and out number 1 on the grab. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Anthony Volpe.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
Next pitch is outside. The Yankees off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Yeah, you mentioned how well they played, Boog, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they have by accident.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Merrill makes the catch. 2 away down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
2 down, base is empty. It's Aaron Judge now. Next pitch, not close, up high. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 17th of the year. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Now here is Cody Bellinger. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Bogarts with the throw to first. And Bellinger is out. That is the inning. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. Back at Yankee Stadium. Top of the second. And now here is Fernando Tatis Jr. Clips the corner. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, and 1 out now.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
1 out, bases empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The next pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. Fly ball to right. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So digging in now for San Diego, Eggy Rosario. Rodon ready. Here comes. There's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back in the Bronx, here's a big power threat. Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton matched a homer in his last game. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now the batter now, Austin Wells. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Line drive. Glove flip to second. Relay to first. Double play. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. Rips one to right. Into the dive, and he got it.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder, you lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. And a strike on the outside corner, and the count is 1-2. Tosses across to first. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out. Here's the catcher to hit, Luis Campusano. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Filthy changeup right there, just pulled the string.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Nice grab. Fires to first. Not in time. He's safe. Runner on at first with one gone. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Rodon winds and deals.
Ball that's outside.
And that is in for a strike. And out to a 2. That one the other way. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. So the batting order turns over. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Jackson Merrill.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Next offering is in for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Popped up. Chisholm makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Padres leave. Back in the Bronx. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Next offering in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swung on, popped up left side. Machado. He makes the grab, and there's one down. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit, and that turns the lineup over. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. The 1-1. That one fouled off. Line drive. Off balance feet. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Pickoff throw. Volpe back on a dive. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. And that's outside. Ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 outs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Outside low. 3-2 now. Cody Bellinger on deck for the Yankees. Out to short. Bogaerts slings it across, and that'll do it. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 1-0. Back here in New York. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. That one the other way. Oh, he gloves it.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
And El Nino is stifled for the K. Manny Machado up to the plate. 2 down, nobody on.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Padres down in order. Back in New York. And here comes Bellinger.
The center fielder, Showdown. Bellinger.
Bellinger hammers one. Deep to right. That's back. To the warning track. Makes the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's Stanton now.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably, well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Fastball is outside.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 3.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Now the left fielder, Connor Joe.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
That's to third. LeMahieu feeds to second. Out there on to Goldsmith. That's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And here is Luis Campusano. Nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. That one missed.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent.
Dives. What a play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Chopper right side. Over to first.
He's out.
That takes care of Grisham. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for DJ LeMahieu. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 2-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tatis puts it away, and that is that. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the top of the 6th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. And there's a strike on the outside corner, and the count 1-2. Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
In there at the knees for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. That one the other way. Chisholm. The throw to first. Bogart's retired. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And now 1-2. And that's down and away. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Yuki Matsui getting ready to go. Marinaccio also getting ready. Grounds 1 to short. Bogarts. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but
out of the bullpen for the Padres, Ron Marinaccio.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Save. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Check on the runner. Chisholm dives back in safely. Runner goes again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Runner on the move again. Pitch misses. And the throw's out wide. Safe at third. Judge waits. That one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Really thriving with the bat this season here at home.
Bellinger.
2 on, 1 out.
Too high. Ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's 2 away.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate,
Ball, that's it.
and that misses. 2 balls and a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here comes Jazz, and he scores. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. The 1-1 is fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing, high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. An absolute moonshot into the 3rd deck. His 4th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 5-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Matt Waldron.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The 1-2. That one missing inside. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs. Not close with that one. Full count now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Bogarts. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And the lead is now 5-0. Major League Baseball is on. Back for more from the Bronx. Top of inning number 7. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Arias. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And here comes the Yankees man. Scott Efros taking over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Liner, base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
On the ground is second, might be 2. There's 1, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable. Welcome back, taking a look at our game summary.
The left fielder, BirriaShow.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away.
Well, obviously the knuckleball, it's not a pitch designed to blow by hitters, but you'll see this every once in a while. You give up on that pitch at the plate, and then the last moment it darts back into the strike zone, and you're just not ready to get a swing off in time. Looks like it's 100 miles per hour, and I tell you what, I know from personal experience it's not a good feeling.
2 down, base is empty. Anthony Volpe now at the plate. Bunt attempt. Popped up, reaching for it, and brings it in. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we're at the top of the 8th, and now the DH, Eggy Rosario. Swings and misses, and the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano. Gets under it and pops it up. Goldie should have this one. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So no runs. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball...
Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Runner at second, nobody out. Runner on the go again. Got him swinging. Throw to third. He's safe. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
And that's downstairs. And the count is 3-1. Swing and a ground ball. And there are 2 outs. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Chisholm on third with 2 out. And the next pitch is way outside. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Tatis going back. That's long gone. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep. His 13th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
At the plate, Austin Wells. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. Giancarlo Stanton flexing that big-time power swing. Last chance coming up for the Padres. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got bet, and here comes the Yankees man. Tim Hill gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Out towards right center field. Bellinger gets under it, makes the catch. One away. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses. Ball 2. Hill fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
But although you like the fact that guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've
on the ground to Jazz. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.